What's up, YouTube? Elevator Freak 112 here. Uh, Coming at you again for the first time in 5 years. So just random video I decided to make. I don't even really know why I made it, but you know, it is what it is. I guess I wanted to talk about my YouTube channel and kind of, give you guys a little bit of closure because, I know you guys, well, I doubt anyone's really wondering where I am anymore, except for maybe a few of the select individuals that I was like heavily associated with in the elevator community. But I try to stay in touch with most people I can, I mean, I haven't forgotten any of you. If that makes any sense, I haven't forgotten anybody. I don't know any of the newer members, so if you guys are new and you've never met me or seen any of my content, be sure to check it out. I haven't done an elevator video in forever, but I do have some in my channel, so, and I also have other stuff. I was really annoying as a kid, I'm not even gonna lie. So, I work for a company now that I'm not going to disclose the name because that's, one of their rules. I can't really talk about it. It's like Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. We don't talk about making waffles because I said too much. Okay. But, I don't know, man. Like, I just got tired of the negativity and stuff, and I've been battling with my mental illnesses for years now, and the negativity on YouTube was really starting to get to me, and that's kind of part of the reason why I just abandoned my channel, because I got tired of reading all the hate comments and stuff. Like, people can sit there and you can go through comments on your videos and it can be good, but that one bad comment, it always sticks to you. It always does, and it's weird. It really shouldn't. You should pay it no mind, but for some reason, my mind, it just sticks in the back of my mind, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weird goofball, I don't know, but I've been going through my fair share of problems in my life, and that also played a crucial role in me giving up YouTube for as long as I did. I'm trying to move my channel back into a new direction. I don't know if I'm going to continue making elevator videos. I'm currently trying to figure out how to go about getting my commercial driver's license, Class A's, so I can get a job, running on the road, because I became a dad a few years ago and I'm about to be a dad again. So, like, I've grown up a lot. So, since my last video, which I think my last video was honestly not even me talking or anything. It was just a sunset in Atlanta on the MARTA. I was riding the MARTA with a couple of my friends, and I decided to take a video of the sunset because I thought it looked nice, and I posted it to YouTube. Got hate comments on that. So, I'm like, why are you hating on a sunset? I mean, really. I don't know. It is what it is. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to be negative. This is going to be a positive video. If you guys are, struggling with anything, I don't know what it may be. I understand. I deal with my fair share of struggles. I have work problems, life problems, marital problems, kid problems. I understand. I really do. It took a long time for me to realize that, my problems were not the only ones of importance, and I still have a hard time realizing that. And that's one of the biggest things about marriage, is it's not just all about you anymore, it's about the other person too. So it's a 50-50 thing, and a lot of people treat marriage like it's just a piece of paper now, and I wasn't brought up that way. I wasn't taught that way. I also wasn't taught to hate anybody or anything like that. I was also taught that make it work. If you're married, try to make it work the best you can, and consequently there's been issues, and we're still sorting through that, and hopefully, everything will work out in the end. That's what I hope for. I put it in a higher power's hand, and if you believe in that, that's definitely a good thing to do. It gives me a sense of closure. It might not give you a sense of closure, but it gives me a sense of closure. So it's definitely, worth, exploring that option, if you ever wanted to. I have a boss, my boss, he actually, I won't call him a minister because I don't think he actually, got a degree in being a minister or whatever, but he definitely knows like a lot about scripture and all that, and it's really nice to sit there and have a conversation with somebody who can, pretty much point out, in scripture, like, oh yeah, this is what's going on with you, this, it's pretty cool. I ain't even gonna lie. And it's crazy because he always has an answer for like everything. He always does, like, and it's usually the right answer too. It's the answer you're looking for, the answer you're trying to seek. I hear another train coming by, so hopefully that won't be too loud for you guys. But so I don't know what direction this channel is gonna move in, or if I'm gonna make a new channel or not. But I just wanted you guys to know that I'm still alive and well, if you even, pay attention to my channel anymore. But it's been a long time since I've made a video, and I felt like going on camera. I did. I felt like going on camera. I wanted to go on camera and say some things because, I've been thinking about a lot going on in the world today, and I've had some thoughts, and, got my little noodle working, and so I'm so awkward. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've done this. Got my noodle going, and I'm like, a lot of stuff gets blown out of proportion these days, and I'm not going to get all political with you guys or anything, because, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just getting off work, got out of my uniform, and that's as far as I got. And I decided to make this video. So but hopefully, if I get my Class A's here in the next few months, which is definitely the end goal, hopefully I can, actually get some footage and actually have like a, channel theme and things to do. I can sit there and talk, to people about my experiences as a rookie on the road or something, That'd be really cool to me. And I hope it works out. I really do, because I gotta make a career move because I got another kid on the way. So it's stressful. It really is. It's stressful. And my job just isn't cutting it anymore. Oh, I hate to say it, but it really isn't. I like my job. I like my job, don't get me wrong. But it's just, it's one of those jobs, you get in there, you like it, and you hate to leave it, but it's just not, it's not the people you work with, it's just the company as a whole. They don't pay particularly well, the benefits aren't that great, which my benefits aren't. They're way overpriced for hardly anything at all. I do have stock purchase options, but, COVID-19 screwed that up for me. I lost all my money in that, so I'm not very happy about that, because that was... It doesn't seem like much, but I invested, 10% out of my checks for a good year and a half, so I had over $600 saved up in my stocks, and I lost every bit of that because my company just plummeted. So I think now I'm down to, I don't even know, I haven't checked it. I'm scared to check it because I know it's gone. Everybody lost their stock. Everybody's complaining about it. So I hate to say it, but I think this company and I are going to have to part ways very soon, which sucks because I enjoy, what I do. I'm going to open up this door here and let some fresh air in. Maybe that'll wake me up a little bit. So, it's just one of those things, It really is. So hopefully, if I can get all that figured out here in the next couple of months, I might have some pretty decent footage to show you guys. Maybe I can even talk somebody into riding along on my actual road test when I go when I get to that point. Still got to get the permit, go through the training course, which we have from what I understand, we have a really good training program here to obtain your CDL. And they'll also help you with job placement. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to go through them and see what they're talking about and see what the other companies are actually talking about, as far as like tuition reimbursement and stuff, because I know a lot of companies offer that now. And I guess I'll go from there. I really don't know, I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, because right now that's all I can do. COVID-19 has thrown a wrench in just about everything in my life, so I just trying to get through it. I really am. I'm taking it one day at a time. And consequently, most people, that doesn't really work for them. Hang on. Wait on this loud motorcycle to go by. Most people, consequently, that just doesn't always work for them, and I understand, for a long time it hasn't really worked for me. And even still, there's times where it doesn't really work. But whatever the situation is that you're going through, just know that you're not alone. Even though some of you may feel like it, some of you may feel like you're in the deepest, darkest hole in the world, you want to jump out of your own skin and all that. You're not alone, okay? There's people that you can reach out to and you can rise above it. You can. I'm on my rise now. I hit rock bottom. It took me hitting rock bottom to finally realize that, the only place I can go from here is up. And that's what I've been trying to do. It's not always easy. I'm trying to fight the good fight, though. And, there are days where I get kicked down to the dirt and I have to start over again. But I never give up. That's one thing I want everybody to understand. No matter what you go through in life, just remember, this too shall pass. I'm sorry, I'm paranoid. I keep looking at cars going by and stuff, and I don't know. It's just my anxiety is really bad for some reason. I guess it's because I'm up here trying to do a public speech or whatever. But whatever you're going through, you can rise above it. You really can. And sometimes it does take that, reality check of hitting rock bottom or whatever, and that's perfectly fine. Some people have to reach that point to finally rebuild their life, because sometimes their life is literally that much of a mess that they're just juggling everything, trying to keep it together, and finally they just say, you know what, I'm done. I can't take it no more. They crack under the pressure, and once you do that, that's usually from that point on, usually you can start trying to work on rebuilding things. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to make a better career move for my family. And I'm also just trying to do better as a person in general. There's a lot of hatred out in the world nowadays, and I'm trying to not be the person who hates everybody or anything. I got a lot of family members of mine who are, just they've been so busy being Republican or Democrat that they They just forgot how to be decent human beings. And that's really what it boiled down to. And, I don't agree with everything that's going on in the world right now. There's a lot of stuff that's happening that I don't necessarily agree with, but I'm not going to, you know, at the same time, some people out here, I feel like, their voices, they feel like their voices aren't being heard. So if you're not going to look out for the general public, which is what the government is really supposed to do, and, try to make the country happy instead of worrying about, I don't know, just whatever. I don't, this is my problem with politics. I don't like getting involved in politics because I don't understand it. It is so stupid. Like, I feel like there's so many things that they could do and accomplish in this world and in this country. This is supposed to be the greatest country in the world, but a lot of the other countries are looking at us like we're a joke right now. And it's sad to say, I honestly sort of feel that way sometimes. We are kind of a joke. And that's mainly because people won't pull together as Americans and try to make the change. All right? Everyone's fighting for one thing or another, but if we could all, try to meet a middle ground somewhere and, come to a conclusion together, I feel like the world would be a better place. And I know that's unrealistic. I know that's never going to happen because, there's so many people, so many different personalities and stuff, but, there's just too much arguing going on and bickering to look at the bigger picture. We got a pandemic, a global pandemic going on right now that, basically just got put on the back burner within like the past couple of weeks. And here in my state, they don't take it seriously at all. They don't. And I hate to say it, but that's one of the reasons why we're leading in COVID-19 cases right now, is because, like, my county alone in my state, I'm not even going to tell you about the numbers we have COVID wise because people are not paying attention to what's, being requested of them. And our governor, she's a great lady. I'm not going to bash her or anything, but, she doesn't want to enforce it. And that's a problem. That's why the cases keep going up, is because she doesn't want to enforce it. She believes that she shouldn't have to force you to do something that's in your own best interest. But people aren't going to look out for their best interests. They're not going to look out for the best interests of other people. What makes you think they're going to look out for their own? And that's just how I feel. But I'm not here trying to get all political and stuff. I'm just here to make a video because I haven't made a video in years. And I hope everybody's having a great day today. I hope that everyone, the war inside you is quiet today. If there is a war, I don't know. I'm sure most of us have our own battles going on in our own minds. So I hope that, that's not overwhelming you. I hope everybody's, I'm sending good vibes everybody's way. If you're religious, I'll pray for you, I mean, I really just kind of want to try to put a little positivity in the world, if that makes sense. Because there's so much negativity around that it just, I don't know, it wears on your emotions, and you see stuff and it's just like, I don't ever remember seeing things like that happening before, and now all of a sudden it's a thing, and it's very disappointing to look at sometimes because it doesn't have to be the way it is. It really doesn't. And every side has its flaws, okay? That's what everybody needs to come to terms with. It doesn't matter if, you're a cop, firefighter, whatever, you know, I mean, I'm a protester. I, every side has their own faults, okay? And my light just went out. Start the power back up, I guess, so it'll stay on. So everyone has their own faults, and I feel like each group is too busy pointing out the faults of every other group to realize, hey, we need to look at the bigger picture here so we can make everyone happy. And, you know, I don't consider myself Democrat or Republican. I could care less. I feel like we're screwed either way, and I feel like the elections are, you know, it doesn't matter if well, actually, it's been proven that it doesn't matter that my vote matters, because this previous election, I did not vote for Mr. Trump, and Trump, you know, did not win by popular vote, but he won by the Electoral College. So that just tells me right there that the Electoral College is a broken system, because they're going to elect who they want to. They don't care about what the people are saying. Yeah, they try to, you know, make it seem like they do, but they don't. I mean, if Hillary won by popular vote... Hang on, let me try that again. If Hillary won by popular vote, then she should be Mrs. President, not Mr. President Trump. And personally, I didn't like either single one of them. I voted for the third party. But, you know, just sitting there and seeing that just got my mind thinking, wow, they don't even care what the people are saying anymore. They're just going to put whoever they want in office, so there's no point. I'm not going to vote this next election because I feel like there's no point. They're already going to have it predetermined. So, and, you know, everyone can get on here and bash me saying, oh, it's your right, you should go vote, da-da-da-da-da-da. Still not going to go vote, and I don't care what you think. I'm not going to go vote. Sorry, because there's no point. I think the sooner they realize that, the sooner the whole country realizes that there's no point, that they're going to do what they want to do, then maybe we can start working towards getting that system changed. Because this is a democracy. It's supposed to be our decision, not theirs. Not the government's. The government decides who gets to be president now. That's how it goes. At least from what I've seen. I don't know much. I'm still a young blood, young buck, whatever you want to call me. But I saw the corruption just in that election alone. And it got me to thinking, you know, this country really is on its way down the drain. And so far, I've been right. So, I think everybody should really just start trying to think about pulling together and, you know, thinking about our country's future, what kind of country we're going to leave behind for our children and grandchildren. Because, you know, they're the future of the nation, they're the future of the world, you know. And if they're growing up in this and seeing all this hatred and stuff, they're going to grow up hating people and, you know, being hate groups. And I just don't see that ending well at all. I don't. And it scares me because, you know, one wrong slip up could just be detrimental to everybody. And that's not even a joke, guys. Like, it can be detrimental. If the president gets up there and offends the wrong person in the wrong country or whatever, you know, it could be a detrimental thing for all of us. So just think about the next election, who you're putting in your vote for. That person's going to be the voice of this country for the next 4 years. And I don't think you really want a smart ass, you know, especially with tensions as high as they are right now. I don't really think you want. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna tell you who to vote for. That's not the purpose of this. I feel sorry for my coworker. It looks like they're getting a bar rush. But it's like freaking 12 in the morning, I think. I don't even know. I'm just kind of just hanging out here right now. Don't want to go home. Don't want to, sit here either, but don't really want to go anywhere because I'm just I'm beat. Not even gonna lie, I'm beat. It's been a long week, and it seems like since we came back to work from the furlough, which we all got furloughed, it seems like we came back and I don't know, the people have just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. There's so much hostility towards us now, and it's like, I'm sorry. You think just because, we just reopened or whatever that you're just going to come in here and say whatever and do whatever you want? It's not going to work that way. So, anyway, I guess I'm probably gonna try to end this video now and, kind of wrap things up. But I just want to, tell everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe and, staying well and being healthy and being with their families, because that's what's important, family time. At least it is to me. But, I just, wear a mask. I know it's annoying, but wear a mask. Please, just do it. It's for your own safety. It's for other people's safety too. It's not just for yours. No, it's not going to eliminate the chances. I understand that. It's not going to eliminate it. But if it reduces it, then that's a greater chance you have of not getting sick. So, I'm asking everyone, to do your part, wear a mask. Especially if you're watching in Alabama, do your part. Because Kay Ivey's not going to take it seriously. So, it's time for us to pull together as a state and take it seriously. Because it's only going to get worse. And who knows what'll happen. I've seen enough happen in the past couple of months that I'm wearing a fucking mask. I didn't mean to say that. I'm wearing a freaking mask. Because I don't know, what's going to happen. If things get worse, if things don't get better, cases start spiking, hospitals start closing because they're at capacity. I don't want to live to see that. So I'm trying to do my part and wear a mask, and I think everybody else should too. And if you're not, then you're just a fool and you're putting yourself at risk and other people. And it's not really the fact that you're putting yourself at risk that bothers me. It's the fact that you're putting other people at risk. It's not just your life anymore. You might not care about that other person, but that other person has a family. That other person has people who care about them, and they don't want that person to get sick. So, just like your family wouldn't want you to get sick. So do your part, wear a mask. It's in your best interest. It's in the best interest of other people. So with that all being said, guys, I hope everybody has a great night. I hope everybody stays safe. And I'm going to wrap this video up. Celebrate Freak 112, signing off.